Very good morning. Good morning, Amit. I'm back to Chennai, and there will not be any trouble in my internet hereafter. So probably we can have sessions every day. Yeah. Let's see where Nifty pre-open settles. Yes, we are in green like we expected. But the thing is whether the big question here today will be whether we have already factored the weekend excess duty cut, because uh, until last week, I mean previous week, okay, every time whenever it was in strong green, we were set for a flat close or even a negative close on Friday because of the fear factor. But during last Friday, it was not so. In fact, we fell down a bit and then rallied again and closed almost at the highest point of the day. That's why I feel a bit jittery today, whether it has been already factored in or not. So if that is so, probably after a gap up, green opening, maybe we can rally another 40-50 points, and then we could come down to red again. So do not, I mean, uh, be in a hurry to initiate positions in the morning. Let's wait and then take position when it drops a bit. Never rush for taking a position. That is what I could say as of now. Like usual, I will post calls during market hours. Don't worry about it. Even here, if you want to discuss about any particular stock or index or whatever it may be, you can just ask your query. We can review the query and discuss it about, with the help of charts. Good morning, Ravi. Everywhere we are seeing buy calls now today. But the thing is, when everyone expects something, the markets will react on the opposite direction. That is the problem. Anyways, we need not be in a hurry. We will just wait and we will try to take position upon any dip somewhere around 16,070, sorry, 16,170 to 200 zones. And same way, if Bank Nifty drifts down towards 34,000, then we can initiate positions. We can pick the strike price at that moment. Don't worry about or don't bother about it now. DLF and the entire realty sector could be in focus today. Let me figure out whether we can take something in DLF for next series, not for this series, because this series we will not get any option price because they will not allow to take position. Steep cut on metal counters, especially the steel counters, was because of the increase in taxes by the government. Not even 2 minutes straight, they went to lower circuit. Don't touch any metal counters today. Let it stabilize, then we can think of it. Maybe it can even go further down. exactly performing the way we expected. Opened and then went above 40 50 points, and then now drifting on the downside. Yes. In between, if you people have any questions or queries related to any of your position, you may just post over here. We'll try to discuss everything through charts. Allow Nifty to come down. I think he will come down. There is no other go. Maybe around, if we see around 16, 180, 200, at that place we can try of taking a long. In between, we'll just wait. VIX is climbing higher on the green side, which means any kind of up move will get sold into. Let's see how it goes. I have just given one call for my premium members. In DLF 350 call, 350 strike for next month, not for this month, for next month. The same call has been posted in our Telegram channel as well. So you may have a review on it. Let me see whether 370. Copper 770 will be the stop loss. Let me see what is the current market price. It is trading at 774, 775 actually. The stop losses are a bit wide for nickel, zinc, and copper. Sorry, zinc, aluminum, and copper. More than 10,000 rupees stop loss. not a fair idea to take right now. If by any chance we get at lower levels, then we think of taking it. Let me see where it is. Just we will take a small risk over here. Just give me a minute. I will post a call for my members and then come back. The put option has moved very quickly. I was seeing at 83 and posting a call for my member. By the time I complete my message and send it, it was trading above 93. But anyways, that's not a big deal. We will we will get our opportunities. Nothing to worry. Yes, he's coming back down. Let's see if we get an opportunity. 16,000 put, around 80 to 85 can be bought with a stop of around 59. May exit at your comfort. Target has been given to our premium members. Let's see whether we are getting the levels. He came till 87, I guess. 87 or 86, something like that. Let me see the 1 minute chart. Yeah, coming down. Okay, I think we will get it. Just trying to go against the, I mean, as per our view. So, thought of suggesting it. 85 came down and now climbing back. I have seen 84.5 on that particular thing on screen. If you have got it, then you may exit as and when you are happy. Even after the very good news, we are refusing to go on the higher side. That means major part has been already factored on Friday itself. So, and VIX is also climbing on the higher side, which means we can take a risk in our put option. Kotak Mahindra Bank is outperforming the entire banking pack. If 1800 holds here, we can see 1900 very soon. 1900 and even 1950. So if you see any dip towards 1815, 1820, go long with a stop somewhere around 1795 on closing basis. If that comes, that holds, definitely we can see it moving on the other side. Auto companies has started moving. Everything is up more than 1.5%. Escorts 1.5, Maruti 2.5, M&M 2.25, Hero Moto 2.5. Everything moves. Guys, do you have any queries? If so, please post. If we stay idle like this, then it will be boring. Good morning, Viral sir. Yes, good move in the put 16,000 put, which we have suggested from 85 to 99. This is what we expected actually. Because if, if the news is not yet factored, then we should have rallied easily 100 points. But that doesn't happen. Let me calculate the value for copper. Uh, Tisco down 13.5% and Jindal is still down 13.5%. This I mean imposition of taxes has gone for a toss. Shrikant, good morning. Prajwal, good morning. What is your view on crude for today? Bullish or bearish? I mean bearish or bullish? See, right now we can't say anything, but crude, as per daily charts, it is bullish. Let me show the charts for you. I will go to my default settings where you may get a clear picture. Okay, this is my default settings because over here, if you see, means it is trading above all the moving averages. Okay, 100, 50, 20, and 10, all four moving averages. We will not see 200 moving average over here because it is only for the last 3 months data. So the chart is on daily basis as well. Stochastic gives a crossover at the higher end, which means above 70, it is very good. Okay. Same way, MACD is also at the higher end, and RSA is also above 50, which means the trend is bullish as of present situation. If there is any news factor which comes in between the day, then things may change. This is the setup for positional traders. Even for intraday traders, it is bullish as of present situation. The low will, this low 8485 will be your stop loss. $104.85 is the high of Nifty 16,000 put. Just give me a minute, I will post an update for numbers. Oh, I haven't posted in Telegram. Yes, I haven't posted the call in Telegram. one holding sale 600 quantities at 63 long term investment. Should I hold or sell and buy at lower levels? I am in profit at this moment. See, especially the steel counters today is falling back on back of the negative news. Negative news in the sense there is a export uh, tax increase. Okay, let me check the charts of sale. If we check the charts of sale, it will be extremely bearish for today. This is sale chart. Okay, from here itself he has gone bearish from 100. When he closed below 100, he became bearish, and he came all the way till down till 2075, which is almost 25% down. Now, if we look at the long term charts, like charts on weekly basis, the 200 simple moving average comes around 67. Even that is also above your buying price. So don't worry about sale. Since you said it is a long term investment, just keep holding it. If it comes and touches 65 again, once again you may enter it. I mean, once again you can add some quantities to your positions. Definitely on a long run he will cross 3 digits, and in fact he will cross 150 as well. That's a very good company and a quality one, so no need to worry about it at this moment. I can even add as well at levels. Yeah, that's what I am suggesting, Viral. Uh, don't exit now. Let it be. Who knows whether it after 1 or 2 days kind of down move, it can shoot up again. So don't exit your existing quantity. If it comes to 63, 64, or even 65 zones, you may add it again. The long term charts, weekly charts suggest you that 200 moving average is at 67. So it may not take exactly support at 67. On a flicker, he may come down to 63, 65, something like that, and then climb. Okay, in that case, you can take a long. See over here, it has come down and taken right at support exactly at 200 moving average and then climbed like anything. That is how it will move. So don't worry about your long-term investment on steel sector right now. Actually speaking, banks are helping Nifty to hold on the higher side today. Banks and autos especially. All private sector banks are in green, and same way auto companies, all the major auto companies are in green. Metals, we very well know that it is already a high beta counter even in normal days. But if since there is negative news which has floated across, it has turned more negative today. That's it. Nothing to worry about the positions. I mean, long term investments in metals as of now. Guys, no re entry in 16,000 put, please. Friends, if you have any other questions, we can discuss. Viral has raised a question about sale. It has been answered. Question about crude also has been answered. Zinc. Crude oil, I mean LG, I think he will be flat for some time, maybe in between a 10-point range till 2:30 p.m. That is what we are seeing in the last couple of days. Every day till 2:30, it is staying in between a range of 8 to 10 points. And after that, it gives either a breakdown or breakout and moves 2 to 3% from there on that particular direction. Tries to climb up again on the higher side Nifty. Now this time if he takes out 16,350, then it could become a trending day on the higher side. That's the reason I have said that no re-entries on Nifty 16,000 put, because it gave us one opportunity. We have made profits out of it and exited. Should not take any additional risk in that scenario. Mm, we are trying to move on the higher side once again. Do you people want to review any particular stock through charts? If so, post just the stock's name. Can just review it. Since metal counter is falling today, everyone would be interested to review Tata Steel. Okay. Because of the negative news, charts look very horrible, and he has broken the 2021 June low, which is 1 year low. Okay, so which means 52-week low has been done today in Tata Steel. 52-week low has been done today in Tata Steel. So probably for the next couple of days, it will hover between 950 to 1020, sorry, 1100, in between this range, and then only he will give us a direction for trade. Most probably it will be on the long side. Members who want to invest in this counter can start accumulating slowly from now till 950. I have taken 16450 call at 95. Um, Sir, I don't know how to say it to you. Actually speaking, 16400 is a very big resistance for Nifty. So playing anything beyond this is could be a hero or zero kind of call only. You will not be able to have any stop loss kind of stuff. If you still want a stop loss, I can make you stay on a safer side. you can hold on to your position until Nifty holds 16,180 on the lower side. If 16,180 goes, please don't hold on to your position, because if 16,800 goes, 180 goes, we can even test 16,000 on the downside and then come back. So since we have only 4 days left for this series, I would not recommend you to um, I mean go aggressive as a hero or zero kind of trade. But on the other hand, if things are supposed to be positive, then Nifty can rally. If it rallies towards 16,380 odd levels, you can consider exiting your position, taking profits, because 16,400 will be a big resistance to cross. If it crosses, 101% sure he will go and test the 20 SMA. What is 20 SMA? 16,510 is the 20 SMA. Option chain data shows very big writing at 16,350 call option, call strike, which means 350 will be is becoming a resistance. Now the same way, 16,000 put option has very big put writing. So the range is very narrow between 16,300 to 16,350. Whichever side it gives breakout and sustains for 15 minutes, we can see a superb move on that particular direction. So 16,300 to 16,350 is the zone which we are looking for. Just give me a minute, I will post this message to my premium members and then come back. Very, very narrow range. VIX is on the higher side. Literally confusing which direction it is going. Already told that metals is already a high beta counter, and because of the negative news, he is reacting very wild. Look at the move in JSPL, Jindal Steel and Power. Couple of minutes back, it was down 12.5%. Now it has cracked to 16% down. That's how the move is in metals counter. Very tight range. Narrow range Nifty for today. The good thing is banks are supporting. Actually speaking, if banks are not supporting this much, we would have been in at least a half a percent down in Nifty, because the auto counters are not having very significant weightage in index. ICICI Bank is moved 1.5%, Kotak 1.8%. Let's see how it goes. Look at the way Nifty is moving. It's quite interesting. Look at the last half an hour. The low is 296 and the high is 340. Very, very tight, moving very, very tight. Something needs to happen. Either it needs to break out on the higher side above 16350, or he needs to come down below 16300 again and sustain. But until we get that clarity, it's very difficult for us to trade. um, Let me see if anybody has queries. Sir, view on IT sector. IT sector as a whole is already in bear market. That we very well know. Okay, let's see. Nifty IT. This is Nifty IT sector. When a stock or index which is 20% below the high in the sense intermediate high or the recent high, whatever it makes. From there, if it cracks 20% and stays below that 20% means it is called as bear market. It is officially in bear market. So for IT, let's go and do the calculation. 39,446 is the high. Okay, 39,446 is the high minus 20%. That is 31,556. When he broke 31,556, over here 31,556, when he broke and sustained below that particular level for 2 days, he entered in an official bear market. Official bear market, if a stock or index enters, it will take minimum 45 days to 60 days to come on the opposite direction, come up on the opposite other direction, which means minimum 30 to 60 days he will stay in bear market. There is no other go. In between we will see bounces, but he will find very, very hard to take out this level, the breakdown area, whatever it is. Here the breakdown area is 31,556. Until he takes out the 31,556 area again on the higher side, it will be considered as sell on rise kind of markets. In between, we need to bifurcate this time frame instead of 1 day time frame. If we go for 1 hour time frame or 2 hours time frame, we will get some buy opportunities, and then we need to take a swing trade on a long side and then get out on time. If we miss to get out on time, then we will get hammered. So this is all about IT sector right now. If you want to discuss something about stocks individually, just keep posting the name of the stock which you want to discuss, so that we can review the chart on that particular stock, which will provide you additional clarity. Nifty once again comes near 16300 zones. Not sure whether it will break this time or not. But anyways, these are all part and parcel of markets. Some days it will be like this, where there is no control for us until it gives a breakout or breakdown. natural gas exactly consolidating the way which we expected. Okay, this is not happening one day or 2 days. Every time when you see natural gas, it will be either consolidating or in within a range of 8 to 10 points since from the morning after the first half an hour bar till the 2:30 p.m. Okay, only after that it gives some breakout or breakdown which we need to capture at that time. In between we are supposed to keep quiet. If we get caught in the wrong direction, then we are gone for a toss. So Prajwal, your question is on Infi. Let's go back to Infi charts. Infi, the earlier one which we said is he can take support around 1500, but when it took support at 1500 and climbed higher for 2 days, there comes the struggle from Nasdaq. So this was the low where it made 1480 odd levels, and from there he he climbed and went till 1550 in next 2 days. But then one day after, there was a serious fall in Nasdaq of about 5%, and it took down the entire IT sector down, because Nasdaq is consisting of tech giants of US market like Google, Microsoft, Amazon, everything. I mean, whatever the biggest companies, Google, Amazon, Facebook, and Microsoft, Cisco, everything, all the IT majors are part of Nasdaq. So when that index collapses by 5%, it will obviously reflect in all IT indexes across the world, not only in India, across the world. And we all very well know that India is a oversensitive market where it reacts wild when it comes to negative news. So that's what happened. Now the biggest hurdle will be 1485. If it takes out 1485, he can move again towards 1550 zones. But charts are suggesting there is some consolidation and it can climb on the higher side. There are, if you ask me in a ratio kind of stuff, 70% I would say that he will take out 1485 and climb higher towards 1550. And we need to take a new call when it nears 1550, because if it crosses 1550 he will easily go to 1620. So that's the reason I'm suggesting, I'm saying that 70% it can go to 1550 odd zones. There are 30% chances it cannot even cross 1455, 1485, and then he can drop again. There are 30% chances. So everything depends upon the broader market move which happens across the world and across our markets also. So for today at around 12, our intelligent governor, RBI governor, is having a press meet, it seems. Earlier in the morning itself I was aware about it, but the agenda I was not aware. I think it is not a press meet kind of stuff. It is an interview which he has given to CNBC TV 18, I guess. I'm not sure what it is exactly. Over there, this fellow will talk about everything, like inflation will be the major part, and the repo rate hikes or corrections which may happen. He may give some hints like what will happen in next couple of RBI monetary policies. Some hint, maybe we cannot gather that hint uh, until he speaks out. So when he speaks out, when we listen, then we may be able to come to a conclusion saying that okay, this is what we can expect in coming days. If my guess is correct, probably because of this fuel surcharge, I mean excise duty cut, he may say that inflation will be cooling off gradually in a phased manner. That is what he may give a statement about inflation, but not sure how he is going to speak because we can't judge somebody else's mind, right? If you people have questions or queries, you may just post it. We will have it reviewed through charts so that everyone can understand. is getting more interesting. Last time we have seen nearly 30 minutes. Now it is almost 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, almost 50 minutes within a tight range of 16,290 to 16,350. Paytm couple of weeks back we suggested to add around 500, 520 was the range which we suggested in Paytm couple of weeks back. Not now, it was couple of weeks back, maybe 3 weeks or 4 weeks back. Now he has almost reached 600, 599.90 now. Now let's see charts of Paytm. I think about 606, 608 you can give another breakout. It's in the verge of giving side breakout 599. Yeah, this is the place. Let me bifurcate into 2 hours chart because we can have a clear picture. Yeah, this is the particular zone. This particular zone, what is it? 608. Above 608, 6.5, maybe above 610. Above 610, he will give a fresh breakout. And look at the 200 moving average in 2 hours time frame. 200 moving average comes at 605, 605.98. So maybe above 610, he can go and try to test 695 zones. So just make a note of it. If you have not added till now, maybe you can add when it gives a breakout above 610. It's already at 605. Yeah, probably he could give a breakout even today. Above 608.5, maybe 610 will be a good price. I don't know how many people are aware or remembering it, but I remember that it has been given around 50, 500 to 520. Yes, he has given a breakout 610, 612 now. Look at the pace he is moving. Let me go and check for my numbers. Yeah, the call was given around 5:15, I guess. It was given on 1st of April 2022 when we were doing trial version of our live sessions for 1 hour every day. That was the day when we have given the call. It was stated that Paytm is looking good at current levels. Even after several back-to-back negative news, the stock is refusing to go below 500. Please add now to your portfolio and hold. That was the message posted. Stunning move, guys. Above 608.5, we said 610. He has moved 6 to 620. 10 rupees profit already. I believe nobody would have believed that it will move like a rocket when it crossed that level. Same way, whoever doesn't got allotment in LIC, don't hurry to buy now. I'm expecting it to drop towards 750. If it comes around 725, 750, we can go, go long in LIC for long term.
இன்னைக்கு பாருங்க இன்னைக்கு எப்படி இருக்குன்ட்டு அது மறுபடியும் அப்டேட் ஆகுது அப்படின்னா நம்ம ஆல்ரெடி அப்டேட் ஆட்டோமேட்டிக்காக போகாத மாதிரி பண்ணியாச்சு. ஸோ அப்கமிங் திங்ஸ் ஆட்டோமேட்டிக் ஆகாதுன்னு நான் நினைக்கிறேன். இந்த 1 வீக் மட்டும் ட்ரை பண்ணி பாருங்க இருக்குன்ட்டு. இல்லைன்னா வேற ஏதாவது தேடி.
Any other questions you want to discuss? Remember AU Bank, couple of weeks, maybe 2 weeks back, I guess. Maybe in between the, uh, last to last week. When it was at 1290, 1300 odd levels, they have said that it is going to move and hit 1400. That is my target. He has moved 50 points from there. Now trading about 1340. We suggested at 1290. Pretty nice moves are happening. This is really funny and funny for me actually speaking. Nifty is neither breaking 16,500 nor breaking, sorry, 16,350 or nor breaking 16,300. He swings in both directions. In between this 30 points, I mean 50 points band. Once again dropping from 340 odd levels. I think something freaky is going to happen after European market opening. Maybe it could break down or break up, break out on the higher side. Let's see. Have tried to catch a Tata Steel call for next month series, but unfortunately it climbed higher before even giving us opportunity. Now once again moving on the higher side. Yes, finally he is trying to go up above 13,350. Now, um, maybe one of our member asked about 16,450 call. Uh, Professor Prashant. Yeah, probably you will gain momentum now, and I suggest you to book profits when it comes around 16,390, 400 odd levels, because that is the resistance. If it gives a breakout above that particular level, then you may take, I mean, consider of re-entering again. This is strange. Touched 48 and then came down. Mm, range bound once again. Friends, if you have any questions, just keep posting. Yes, finally we have given a breakout above 16350. Now the immediate hurdle comes at 16400. If it is taken out, the 20 SMA test of 16510 will be seen soon. No questions from anyone, only very less participation today. Last maybe 20 to 25 minutes, I'm sitting idle, keeping on asking about questions, but no questions. And in between, Nifty has given a breakout, and if low is not broken today, we could climb on the higher side today. Higher side in the sense I'm expecting 16400 to be tested. If that gets broken out, then 510 will be coming soon. In between, those who looked for higher gains in 16,000 put, stop loss has triggered. Okay, since there is no other questions and we have started the live session after a break, there is very less participation. So probably we will wind off today's session. We will gradually increase our timings from 2 hours to 3 hours, then 4 hours kind of stuff. So as of now, we will wind off today's session. We'll see tomorrow again. Have a good day, friends. See you all. Bye for now.